LooseMan. Today's topics are: should she return back to the UK? Should elderly retake their driving tests? Should drunk people be allowed on flights? And is there enough support out there for the military members? That's all with me, Ashley Gardner. Good afternoon. First topic of today is about a British woman who fled to Syria as a teenage girl and joined the Islamic State with two others. She wants to return back to the UK. She is pregnant, due soon. She's had two previous children who got killed. And she wants to give birth over here. And she wants to be back here with her family. So, should she be allowed to return to the UK or stay in Syria? I don't think she should be allowed in Syria at all. In the UK, sorry. But if they decide that she should come back, or she does come back, she should go straight to prison and do so much time now. But yeah, I don't think she should be here. And I done a poll on Facebook, and 98% said she should not be allowed back to the UK, and 2% said yes. So I don't know what that 2% view is on this. So yeah. So the next topic is about Prince Philip. He will no longer face further action over the car crash. Apparently, the 97-year-old was let off after handing in his driving licence to the police this week after the crash on the Royal Estate in Norfolk last month, which left one woman hospitalised. One woman had whiplash, and also there was a 10-month-old baby in the car as well. Apparently, according to Chris Long, the Chief Crown Prosecutor for CPS East of England, said the CPS has carefully reviewed material submitted by the police in relation to the traffic collision on the A149 on 17th of January this year. We took into account of all the circumstances in this case involving the level of culpability, the age of the driver, and the surrender of the driving licence. We have decided that it would not be in the public interest to prosecute. All these involved in the collision have been informed and provided with a full explanation in writing. So, do you think that, he's 97, should he even have his driving licence? Should there be a retake in when you're retired? Should there be some kind of test? I'm not saying a driving test like we do now, because it'd be so much harder for them to pass now than what it was back in their day. So I done a poll. I asked two questions. One was, should he still be charged for driving without due care and attention? 86% said yes and 14% said no. And the other question was, should OAPs have to take some kind of test to keep their license. 86% said yes, and 14% said no again. So yeah, I think retired people should take some kind of test, driving test, and I think he should be charged. No, they said they think in the public interest that it should be that he isn't charged, but yet he should be charged because why treat him like you should treat him like a normal person, not like a royal. If he can get away with it, then other people think they get away with it, and especially when there was a 10-month-old baby in there as well. So the next topic is a flight from Glasgow to Malaga had to be diverted after a fight is said to have broken on board. The Ryanair service landed in Madrid, where a disruptive passenger was met by Spanish police on Thursday evening. The flight then continued its journey to Malaga. A passenger told the Glasgow Evening Times that the fight started when one drunk man started pestering a woman in a hen pie. Two men were trading punches in a full fist fight in the aisle. The cabin crew had to ask the passengers for help. The back of the plane was in absolute chaos. One drunk man was still causing a scene and resisting 20 minutes later. Ryanair... Oh god, we're done. Where is it? God, I can't find my bit now. Yeah, Ryanair's statement said the flight from Glasgow, Prestwick to Malaga, Malaga, diverted to Madrid, and the crew requested police assistance upon arrival after a passenger became disruptive in flight. The aircraft landed normally, and police removed and detained an individual before the aircraft continued to Malaga. We will not tolerate unruly or disruptive behaviour at any time, and the safety and comfort of our customers, crew and aircraft is our number one priority. This is not now a matter for the police. So, should should drunk people be allowed on flights, or should there be a limit amount of alcohol served on the flights? First question, no, I don't think drunk people should be allowed on flights. B, I think there should be a limit amount of alcohol that can be served per person on the flight. Even if it's just 2 glasses or something, then that's the limit. I know it's been talked about a lot. I've seen it on everything, but it's something that will be kept talking about and nothing will change. So the poll I done on Facebook, should drunk people be allowed onto the plane, and should they serve no alcohol on the plane or a limited amount? 88% said no, and 12% said yes. So, well, I don't think they should be allowed on the flights at all if they're drunk. I've never been on a flight that's like that, so I would hate to have been on that flight. So next one, ITV News understands there have been 9 suicides among serving or former members of the military this year, equaling to more than one a week. In 2018, it is believed this figure reached 80 suicides. Speaking to ITV News, Defence Minister Tobias Elwood expressed his regret over this statistics. He said, "I'm truly sorry. I'm sorry that they feel the armed forces, NHS, government has let them down," he said. "Every single one of those suicides is a tragedy, and I absolutely feel for every single one of those families and friends that are involved. There are no words that can replace their loved ones. We must improve. We must make sure that others are not following our suit. But for those previous affected by military suicides, they are disappointed the rate remains as high." Aaron Black took his own life in December 2011, aged 22, just 7 months after leaving the army. He had been diagnosed as suffering from PTSD while in service after witnessing the deaths of several friends in Afghanistan. The government insisted he wasn't regarded as vulnerable when he left the service, but his mother, June Black, obtained his confidential military medical record, which showed that before leaving the service, he continued to have suicidal thinking. "I feel disappointed that we're still hearing the same things," she said to ITV News. "It's 7 years down the line, but it can still trigger in me. That bad place when the police came to my door that night, banging on the door telling me they'd found Aaron." June is frustrated the issue still exists after being given assurance by then Prime Minister David Cameron in 2012 that young soldiers will be given more support. So, is there enough support out there for people that are in the military and people that were in the military? The simple answer is no, not at all. But at the moment, all they care about in the government is leaving the bloody EU. There's more things to worry about. There's more important things that should be on the agenda. They shouldn't be fighting, "Oh, no deal, deal, no deal, deal." They should just make the deal, leave the EU, and then we can focus on all these other important things. So I've done my last poll on this, and I got a feeling it was 100%. Where is it to? I think it was, yeah, here it is. Do you think there is enough support out there for serving or former members of the military? 100% said no. So thanks for everyone that took part in the polls. I'm hoping I will put some up again later for tomorrow's vlog. So yeah, thank you for watching.